And the Snickers race weekend continues here at Dover International Raceway as we prepare for the Snickers 300 to get run here, race 10 of the Mobil 1 Cup Series. And this is the final step, well, almost the final step for the Mobil 1 Cup Series drivers to try and get themselves into the All-Star race. Remember, we do have the Open, it'll be the Mobil Open for these guys, where two drivers will also transfer in. But as of right now, Adam Chambers, with his pole here today, will be in, and we'll give you a rundown of who is currently in via pole or wins this season. Nick Eggleston, who actually failed to make this race here today because he's outside the top 35 in owner points. Kenny McCurry, Timmy Pagioli, Wyatt Johnston, Martin Zakala, Steve Marsh, Doug Shears, Matt Berg, or actually, yeah, it will be Matt Berg because he's filling in for his injured brother Jake Berg, Cody Poe, James Bald, Robert Bann, Anthony McCurry, Andrew Gonzalez, Noah Cars, who took the win last week at Darlington, and now Adam Chambers. Then also we have drivers that are going to be able to get in via being in the top 5 in owner points, and right now from what I'm seeing that are going to be able to do that are Christian James, Matthew Rodriguez, and Sean Galligan. Now, there is a chance that Galligan could lose that 5th position. He's 5th in the standings. Steve Marsh is 6th. He's already in. The guys that Sean Galligan has to look out for would be 7th place Chad Skinner and 8th place Lisa Shears. Galligan's going to have to make sure he gets a good finish here today. He's only about 11 points ahead of 7th place Chad Skinner, so every position is going to count. Now let's give you a starting lineup of today's race. Adam Chambers is on the pole, and Vincent Marsh will start in 2nd. In 3rd will be Steve Marsh. 4th will be Wyatt Johnston. In 5th is going to be Anthony McCurry. 6th is going to be Noel Stiller. 7th will be Anthony Nodder. In 8th will be Lisa Shears. 9th will be Andrew Gonzalez. And 10th, Patrick Scroggins. In 11th will be Philip Stiller. 12th will be Robert Bann. 13th, Angel D'Souza. And 14th, Kenny McCurry. 15th will be James Bald. 16th will be Sean Galligan. He'll be one of the drivers we're going to be watching today. Then we've got Matt Berg filling in for his injured brother Jake Berg. Christian James, our points leader, coming into this race. He's got, I believe it is a 21-point lead over 2nd place Wyatt Johnston. Then we've got Timmy Pagioli, Mary Cole, Ben Stern, Matthew Rodriguez, Martin Zakala, Logan Wilson, Noah Cars, who took the win last week at Darlington, with Alex Felter, who is outside, John Worry, Doug Shears, Brandon Gonzalez in the 21 car, then Cody Poe, Adam Rose, Arnold Columbia, Matt Smith, Jake Cole, Alex Bann, Paola Gonzalez, and then we got to go to another camera angle here, Chad Skinner, who's starting way back here. He's going to have to move his way up if he's going to pass Sean Galligan for that position to get in via top 5. Then Mark George and Brian Fleener. That's the way they're going to roll off here today. Let's go down for the command.
Drivers, start your engines.
Well, not a very loud command, but nonetheless, we are getting set for today's race. And it's going to be an exciting one. 40 laps of racing here today. We had a very unusual finish over in the Truck Series race where the top 3 of the top 4 drivers, with only about 5 laps to go, all wrecked. And it was, I believe, Robert Bann, Philip Stiller, and Jake Cole all wrecked. And it ended up giving over the win to Adam Rose. Adam Rose in the 60 car today. We'll see if he can maybe go 2 for 3 or maybe look for a weekend sweep, 3 for 3 here at Dover as the green flag is out. Adam Chambers has pretty much succeeded in his mind, I guess, of getting into the All-Star race with the pole, but he'd love to be able to get the pole and the win, but Steve Marsh has other ideas. Here comes the 20 down to the inside, and he's going to look for the lead. But Anthony McCurry's going to come up inside, too. And is the caution out? It is out. For Mary Cole, our points leader, Christian James, involved. Mark George. There's Matt Smith also involved. Martin Zakala's gotten a piece of it. See who else. Alex Bann may have been involved in it. I'm not certain. Chad Skinner, it looks like there may be damage to the target Dodge, and there is. That will be interesting to see what happens to him. Remember, he's one of those drivers that could run down Sean Galligan for that 5th place spot, as Galligan is right now in the 19th position. Let's go back and see why we're under the caution flag already here in the Snickers 300. Okay, this trouble happens about midfield here. It's between teammates from Haas CNC Racing. Christian James, I think he gets a piece of the wall there, just comes down in front of his teammate Mary Cole, makes contact with Ben Stern. Martin Zakala involved there. Oh, wow. Noah Carr's last week's winner is able to make, well, he does get a little bit of contact there. Oh, yeah, he does actually, and he slides around. But how does Chad Skinner sustain his damage? Let's see further up here. The 41 car. Oh, Zakala came back up the racetrack right in front of Matt Smith. Paolo Gonzalez got a piece of it. Alex Band, Chad Skinner, Mark George, his teammate from Chip Ganassi Racing. Oh, my goodness. That's how these guys all get involved. Matt Smith, black smoke pouring out of the Domino's Toyota. His day undoubtedly will be done. Shame for the guy coming in 16th in the standings. Let's get an update and see what's going to happen with Chad Skinner. He is one of those two drivers who will be trying to run down Sean Galligan. Let's see if he's gone back to the garage area or not with the Target Dodge. And still trudging on, still forging ahead is going to be Chad Skinner. He will still return to the racetrack, currently in the 38th position, but he is still there. And he is without a hood, but still is there on the racetrack. As Anthony McCurry is out in front. McCurry has been to victory lane already in the Mobil 1 Cup Series. Let's give you a look at the top 10. It's Anthony McCurry, then it's Steve Marsh, then it's Anthony Nodder. Andrew Gonzalez is in 4th. Adam Chambers has slid back to 5th. Vincent Marsh is 6th. Philip Stiller 7th. Wyatt Johnston in 8th. 9th is Patrick Scroggins. And in 10th is Noel Stiller. So Anthony McCurry is going to lead them down. We're going to step aside for a quick moment, and then we'll come back for the green flag. You're watching the Snickers 300 here at Dover International Raceway. And we have returned as the cars have hit the back stretch with the signal of 1 to go. So when we come back through turns 3 and 4, we'll hit the stripe and get the green flag on lap 6 of 40 with Anthony McCurry out in front. Last time we saw him out in front was when he won at Infineon in a photo finish with Robert Bann. He's now out in front here today in the Snickers 300. So far we've had one caution flag. It involves several drivers, but only one has gone back to the garage area. That is Matt Smith. Everyone else has gotten repairs done to the race cars and returned to the racetrack. Let's take a quick sweep and take a look at where those drivers that will be vying for that top 5 position, where they are running as we get ready for the green flag. Sean Galligan right now is running in the 19th position. Currently running in the 38th spot is Chad Skinner. And running in the 29 car, currently running in the 13th position, is Lisa Shears. As we go back up to the front, Steve Marsh trying to close in on Anthony McCurry does not get a run good enough to be able to do so yet, as Anthony Nodder is closing in on him. That would be for the 2nd position. See if maybe we can run a green flag lap here. It looks like we will be able to do so, as there are no caution lights on. And it's a 3-way battle for the lead. Now almost a 5-man fight as Andrew Gonzalez and Adam Chambers start to get into the mix there. And it's coming up down here through turn 3 and 4. Steve Marsh closing in for the lead. Will he put a move here at the stripe? Let's see. Right now, no, he's not. And the caution is out again. I believe the pace car has just come out. And no, it has not. Okay, no caution. I thought I did see the pace car come out. Maybe I just saw the pace car out of the corner of my eye. The green is still out. And the green is still out in front. The green car of Anthony McCurry. But Marsh still putting the pressure. Steve Marsh. Whoa, contact between the leader and 2nd place Steve Marsh. He moves him out of the way, but still does not get the lead. Nodder now slides up the racetrack and surrenders 3rd to Andrew Gonzalez, and now surrenders 4th to pole sitter Adam Chambers. Steve Marsh, though, still pressuring Anthony McCurry. Still plenty of time to make your move here in this race, as we are only 1/4 of the way through. Lap 10 of 40 put on the board there. But Marsh is pressuring the Anthony McCurry machine. As of right now, 3 of the top 4 drivers here are in the All-Star race. 4th place Anthony Nodder is not, so he has the most to gain if he could get out in front here today. Anthony McCurry has gotten into the All-Star race because of his win at Infineon. Steve Marsh gets in because of Colin Cropley's pole at Bristol and Colin Cropley's win at Bristol. Remember, he took over all of Colin Cropley's rides, and whoa, some contact there between Andrew Gonzalez and Steve Marsh, and they saved it, and Anthony Nutter tried to go 3 wide on the high side, thought better of it, and slides back in line. That'll take a little bit of pressure off of Anthony McCurry anyway. But going back to what I was saying, Andrew Gonzalez got the Darlington pole last week. That puts him into the All-Star race as well. So Anthony Nutter going to try and get up there and win this race if possible, and he could get into the All-Star race as well. Philip Stiller also back there in the 1 car in 5th. Let's take a look and see where that top 5 battle is going on right now. Top 5 in the points. Sean Galligan is slipped by just by Timmy Pacioli right now. He's right behind Vincent Marsh. He's in the 16th position. We'll see where he crosses the stripe this time. Officially, Galligan is running in the 14th position. So right now he is got a good spot. If he can hold that, he may have the 5th position when we leave here today. Oh, and the caution is out. Caution is out. Let's see why. Oh. See if we can find out why we are under the caution. Jake Cole, John Worry, Mark George, Ben Stern, they're slow. And Paola Gonzalez looks like she's got some damage too. Let's see why we're under the caution. This wreck actually happens in 2 places. Adam Rose, who took the Truck Series win yesterday, gets into John Worry. 2 of them come down and hit the inside wall. And both of them hit that wall a ton as well. Worry, I believe his day is done. He really had a hard hit. Remember, he took the win in the Snickers Cup Series last week. And Adam Rose, I believe, just slides up the racetrack here. And here comes Paola Gonzalez into view. And, oh yeah, she makes some contact with Adam Rose there. Now, here comes the other problem. We're going to take a look at the 6th car of Ben Stern, who I believe was the car involved here. There you see Jake Cole just ahead of him trailing Black Smoke. He ran into the car of John Worry. Oh, and there he gets into Noah Cars, last week's winner. Noah Cars gets some damage. But something else happens up here. I think it's when all these race cars are trying to come back up the racetrack. Matthew Rodriguez is on the left side of your screen. You can't really see him yet. You'll see maybe the tail end of his National Guard Chevy in a moment. Okay, there you see him down low. He's trying to miss the pit wall. He comes up the racetrack. Logan Wilson gives a tap to Ben Stern. Look out, Chad Skinner! He's one of those drivers. Oh, no! Oh, man. Skinner was one of those drivers who was going to try and get into the top 5 in points to get into the All-Star race, and oh man, caught up in another wreck. Oh wow, tough break for the 41 car. What's the damage to his 41? We're not certain. We'll find out in just a moment. Well, after all of that, the only 2 cars that are listed out of the race are John Worry and Jake Cole. We'll be getting ready to go back to green. It's Anthony McCurry still in the lead. Steve Marsh is 2nd. Andrew Gonzalez is in 3rd. 4th is Anthony Nutter, and in 5th is Philip Stiller. 6th is Adam Chambers. And how about Patrick Scroggins having a great run right now in that 7 car, currently in the 7th position. There's Lisa Shears. She is 10th on the racetrack right now. Let's see, she would have to be, I believe, 11 spots ahead of Sean Galligan, which means Galligan would have to be 22nd on the racetrack. He is not. He is 14th on the racetrack. So right now, Galligan is still in the 5th position in the points, which would get him into the All-Star race.